I'm a fighting man and I've got a warrior's heart.
There you go.
I'm in Saudi. Bring it on. Don't need nothing. Let's fight, mate.
The boxing legend Mike Tyson is one of the most feared fighters in the history of boxing. He's been a nightmare for each and every one of his opponents. Most fighters tremble upon hearing his name, but there's one man who even Mike Tyson does not want to piss off. And he's the one and only John Fury. John Fury may have not been the lethal weapon like Mike has been in the ring, but when it comes to trash talking, John Fury is your guy. And trust me, you don't want to make this guy angry. Iron Mike learned it the hard way, because when Big John called Iron Mike out to lock horns in the ring, the boxing legend had one brutal condition. And let's just say that condition didn't sit right with John Fury. And the hell Big John unleashed next was something Mike didn't expect. So without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this drama. Weeks ago, we witnessed one of the best heavyweight brawls we've ever seen when Francis took on Tyson Fury. History was made. Francis outboxed the Gypsy King and beat him at his own game. No one saw that coming, especially when during the build-up, there was so much trash talk coming from Fury's side, especially from John Fury, who made it his life's mission to degrade Francis's boxing skills. But this didn't faze Francis at all. How could it? Francis had Mike Tyson coaching him. This dynamic created an unexpected rivalry between father of the undisputed, John Fury, and Iron Mike. John Fury called out Mike Tyson for a pro-boxing bout. Talk about making your dream fights come true. Fans were loving it. But Mike remained silent on his part, and it wasn't until after the Fury versus Francis fight, Mike responded. He said he'd accept the fight only on one condition. And when Big John came to know what Mike's condition was, all hell broke loose. Big John left no stone unturned in bashing Mike's name. He went on record to do what he does best, trash talk. In a recent interview, the father of the undisputed said this about Mike Tyson. Who does he think he is? He's not in his prime. He's a juiced-up old man. He's a coward, that's what he is. This isn't some condition, it's an excuse to not fight me. He's scared that I'll expose him. If he's half the man he says he is, he's gonna step into the ring with me. John Fury left nothing in the bag here. I don't know what's more interesting, John calling him a coward or accusing him of taking meds. I mean, John Fury talks complete trash, but maybe he's onto something this time. Mike Tyson is pushing 60, and his physique for someone who hasn't been hitting the gym for a while is quite sus. And it wouldn't be the first time Mike was accused of something like this. John Fury really spiced things up now, and you can just see he's trying to make it personal, so Mike takes this fight no matter what. John Fury is not going to stop, and you can't blame the guy, because Mike was asking for a lot here. His condition was ridiculous. The boxing legend said he'll take the fight only if John's son, Tyson Fury, agrees to a rematch with Francis. Now, as much as we'd love for that fight to go down again, it's the last thing Furies want. They don't want the rematch to see the light of day. A rematch is the last thing on Tyson Fury's mind. He knows what happened in the first fight. Francis schooled him. Not only this, but the Cameroonian boxer made him kiss the canvas in the third round. It was a shock that the judges gave the victory to Tyson Fury after he got demolished by Francis. The MMA superstar got robbed. But here comes the juicy part. It was later revealed that John Fury was friends with one of the judges. Now you can connect the dots from here. If you know one thing about the Fury fighting family, it's that they don't know how to play fair. Still, it doesn't change what we saw. Tyson Fury got embarrassed. But there's one man who was more embarrassed, and it was his father, John Fury. He talked a lot of trash to Francis and Mike in the build-up. I mean, this guy said it's going to be the Gypsy King's faster knockout. Well, so much for saying that. John knows that a rematch between his son and Francis is going to further ruin the Fury name. He doesn't want that one to run again, but obviously Mike Tyson does, and it's the only way he'll accept the fight with John Fury. John knows that, and while Mike was playing checkers, John was playing chess. Big John completely changed the entire narrative. It was about Tyson Fury ducking Francis, but the master manipulator, John Fury, made this about Iron Mike avoiding this fight because he's on juice. Big John said, he's all juiced up. He knows if he takes this fight, he's going to get exposed. What a shame. This guy surely knows his way around words. You give this guy a mic and he can trash talk forever. But if you were one to think Mike was just going to stay quiet and let John talk his piece, well, you got another thing coming at you. Because this boxing legend fired back. Stop the cap. You can come drug test me whenever you want. You're just afraid Francis is going to knock out your son. He added, John Fury is scared of me. He talks a lot online, but he wouldn't dare to say a single word to my face. He's the real coward. Mike Tyson holding on to his own. Who knew this guy still had some savagery left in him? But if you're gonna take shots at John Fury, you're gonna get something in return. Big John responded to Mike, "Listen, let's get it on if you want to fight me. I've feared no man. The only thing I've feared in my life is God Almighty. If you've got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, I'm not frightened of you. Never. I've faced men with ammunition today on my own. Never. Mind, fists, and feet. Fighting, I love it. And I have what it takes to humble Mike Tyson. He's ready to behead Mike. But guys, let's not forget one thing. It's Mike Tyson we're talking about. He's a monster inside the ring. John Fury is easy work for him. Big John was never known for his outstanding boxing skills. That just only goes to Mike Tyson. It makes one wonder why John is so eager to get in the ring with Tyson. All this trash talk won't help him when he's in there going head-to-head with Iron Mike. Well, John has a pretty solid reason to fight Mike. This fight is personal for the father of the undisputed. And let me tell you why. Did you know John Fury named his son after Mike Tyson? Yep, that's right. This is why Big John felt betrayed when he found out that Mike Tyson was cornering the MMA star instead of the boxer who's named after him. John called him a traitor, and rightfully so. John was furious, pun intended. And Mike only had one reply to this. It's just business. Well, to me, that just sounds cold. Things are getting heated between these two. And in boxing, when things get heated, it only means one thing, that this fight is going to see the light of day. And this one might even be bigger than Fury versus Francis. It has already taken the internet by storm, and it's got everyone talking about it. The boxing fans are gathering to share their excitement all over social media. One of the fans wrote this on Twitter. "Glad that boxing is finally making the fights we want to see. I got Mike winning by KO." Most of the people are going to be backing Mike Tyson in this fight, and for obvious reasons. He's considered to be the best of all time. John Fury, on the other hand, well, he's nowhere on the level of Mike Tyson. This fantasy matchup has surely become the talk of the town. It has even got the attention of the pros who are sharing their 2 cents about it. Crossover boxer Jake Paul had an interesting take on this fight. The problem child said, "John Fury is a joke. Mike doesn't have to train for a single hour to wipe the floor with John. He's a scammer, his whole family is. They're not real fighters." Now that's a biased take, considering his rivalry with one of John's sons, Tommy Fury. Now you just know that John's enemies are going to be watching his fight for sure. Boxing sensation Floyd Mayweather said, "Easiest payday for Mike." Well, money is not wrong. Mike should be able to get him out of there, because if not, then we're going to witness the biggest upset in boxing history. It's going to be an epic clash, one that you can't afford to miss out on. And with these two fighting, you just know that one of them is going to get knocked out. Guess we'll have to just wait and see how this one plays out. So there you have it, Fight World. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to like this video, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.